This is a quick demo with instructions about how to use the Rock Factory online lesson system. To start out, go to rockfactory.us, click on the online lessons link. That will bring up the main online lessons page. There's some info there about what online lessons are and how they work. And then there are some instructions about how to start setting up. The most important thing about getting started is that you need to have 3 pieces of equipment installed and ready to use on your computer. You need to have headphones and a microphone and webcam. Any sort of computer mic will work, whether it's USB or whether it plugs into your audio card, and any sort of standard computer or music headphones will work. Anything with a 1/8" connector, and there's info here about what you need to get. You do need to avoid cell phone headsets. Those have a different type of connector. Basically any sort of mic and headphone that plugs into your computer will work. These are inexpensive pieces of equipment. You can get all this equipment for less than $10 total at websites like geeks.com. We have a link here. You can also get this stuff at Target, Walmart, Best Buy, any place that sells consumer electronics. This is mainstream equipment. Microphone and headset is required. You need that to be able to talk to and to hear your instructor. Webcam is also typically used. It's not absolutely essential on the student side. Whether or not you have a camera, you will see and hear your instructor. If you have a camera installed, then the teacher will be able to see you too. If you don't have a camera, the teacher just won't be able to see you. Our teachers are trained to work without a camera, and if you're just doing a demo or a single quick one-off lesson, it's not absolutely essential, but for ongoing lessons you really should have a camera. They're very inexpensive and they're very easy to set up. Basically any camera that works with your operating system will work with our system. And these are real live online lessons. There's a teacher waiting for you at a given appointment time, just like in a real lesson studio. So to do anything with us, you're going to have to schedule a lesson beforehand. The number to call us at is 215-860-7625, 215-860-ROCK, or you can email us at lessons@rockfactory.us. And you want to make sure that you have all your equipment ready to go when you give us a call. Have it by your computer. Try and have it all set up and plugged in and ready to go. We do that during the call to make sure that everything's working. Testing it only takes a minute or two, but we need to make sure that we've got it tested before the lesson to make sure that everything is working and ready to go when you get in your lesson. You don't want to waste lesson time messing with equipment. So call us there. You'll get an appointment time and you'll get a room number. And once that's done, once everything is scheduled, you can go into your room at your lesson time. And just a quick word of warning here, this is how we make our living. This is not free. We pay for the bandwidth and for all of this maintenance. And so we take it very seriously if anybody intentionally tries to disrupt any appointments. Don't go into the lesson room, please, unless you have an appointment and are expected in the lesson room. We do track IP addresses, and we do take it very seriously if anybody tries to mess with the system. So once you have your appointment time, go into the room number that you're given. You're going to get a login screen here that looks like this. You type in the username and password that you're given and click Submit. That'll bring you into the lesson room. This is the actual lesson room. And the first time you do this, you're going to need to click on Login. You're going to type in your username. Again, one more time. You only have to do that once the first time you go into a lesson. You'll see your name appear over here in the users. And you click Send Audio Video, and that will start your camera and your microphone going. Now, I'm not in a lesson here, but if you go in to a lesson room at your lesson time, your teacher will be in one of these other video boxes, and you will see and hear your teacher immediately. This works in any of the major operating systems, in any of the major browsers. You can use it on Windows, Mac, Linux. You can use it in Internet Explorer. You can use it in Safari, Firefox, Opera, basically anything that will run a Flash, any of the recent Flash plugins, any fairly recent Flash plugin. And if your camera and microphone are working on your system, it will work here. If you have any trouble, you can always click on right-click on any of the video boxes and click Settings, and that will allow you to choose your microphone. It'll let you set your volume for your microphone. It's helpful to click this little Reduce Echo box. And you can also choose your camera. You can switch between any of the cameras you have on your system. You can adjust your security settings here. You can choose to allow the camera. You will get, the first time you do this, you'll get a little box that pops up that asks you to allow the camera and the microphone. Below the video there's also a little text chat here. You can use that to send text back and forth. If you're having any problems with the system, you can use this as a sort of last resort to communicate with your teacher, and if you type in anything there, they will see it on the other end. You can also use this to send links in lessons. We very often use the little text chat to set links to websites back and forth. The bottom half of the screen has the music that we're looking at in the lesson. Your teacher will pop up screenshots of music that's on their system, and they'll ask you to refresh. You're going to click on these refresh buttons. Different browsers have different ways of refreshing, so there's several different refresh options. Usually the one in the middle works well. If you have any problems, you can also click full screen. That'll open up the music in a separate screen. And if you have any issues at all getting your music to refresh, if you can't see what the teacher has sent you, you can click on that full screen and refresh it, and that will that's a fail-safe that will always work. We have some other links here. The file transfer link is one that we use a lot to choose files. You can choose a file from your hard drive. If you want to send your teacher text or recording or PDF or anything of that sort of tablature, you choose the file from your hard drive and click upload, and your teacher will be able to go there and see it. We have a little program. This is what the teachers use to capture their screens. You download this. It's about a half a meg. This is a Windows program that will allow you to choose your room. When it comes up, it will ask you, which room you're in. We're currently in room 5. And what it will do is it'll allow you to take anything that's on your screen, and the topmost program that's on your screen, you click screenshot, and it will send a copy of that image, what's on your screen, into that bottom half of the lesson room. So it will immediately appear here in the bottom of your lesson room. So if you have a tablature that you want to show your instructor, you can send it to them that way. Also, you can save any images that are here by right-clicking and saving the image to your hard drive. You give it a name and choose a folder that you want to save it in, and you can save it so you can look at it during the week. We have a number of other links on a page here on our Rock Factory links page. These are all very useful in general in working with music and learning music. The most important one for lessons is the Debut video recorder. That's also a very small program. Download it. It's about a half a meg, and it's actually what I'm using to make this screencast. What you do, download it, install it. It takes less than a minute, and you can see it has an option of either recording from your web camera device or from the screen. And what this will do is it'll allow you to record your entire lesson or any portion of your lesson. It has a little selector here where you can choose a rectangle on your desktop. So, for example, you can select a little bit of your lesson room. If you just want to record the video, you can put a rectangle around the video, and it will record just that. You select what you want, and then click the record button, and you can record any bit of screen activity and sound that happens on your computer. If you want to just capture your entire screen, you can click on this capture the whole desktop. So that's one of the really important links. There are other links that are useful. PowerTab software is the most common guitar editor. Ultimate Guitar is a place where you can find PowerTab files. These are well produced, high quality tablatures, as good as most books or magazines, and they print out in as high quality as most books or magazines, and you can get just about any song in mainstream music from that site. I have some tuners and other things there that are very useful in Metronome, but this Debut video recorder is what we use to record videos, lesson videos, so you can save them for later. If you have any problems, you can always call us at 215-860-7625 or email us at lessons@rockfactory.us.